With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 1 of 4.
Etc.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I, thereupon, applied myself to endeavoring to persuade every one of you not to take any care of your own affairs before you had taken care of yourself, in what way you may become the best and wisest. Please continue watching for more philosophical wisdom of Socrates, vegetarian.
I'm a vegan artivist who wants change. In this historical moment of great planetary crisis, art must scream loudly and force us to look at what we are doing. We have taken possession of the entire planet and are destroying everything around us. I want a simpler and more compassionate life for all species. Reaver's Lab, vegan.
When visiting the southern Balkan countries like Romania, Bulgaria, or Greece, show gratitude to the friendly locals by saying Haristo, which means thank you in a Romanian. I am Ophelia. The majestic Romanians support you on your quest for enlightenment through study of the Holy Scriptures. Welcome to Of Courage and Righteousness, selections from the Apology of Socrates by Plato, Vegetarian, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. The venerated Socrates, vegetarian, was born in Athens, Greece, circa 470 BC. Many people consider him to be the father of Western philosophy. Others think of him as an insightful teacher and an enlightened master. Socrates believed that an individual's main purpose on earth was to discover the truth. He stated that most people focus their lives around their families, careers, and social responsibilities, when in fact they should be concerned about the welfare of their souls. With compassion for all life, Socrates followed and promoted a vegetarian diet. Most of the information about Socrates vegetarian, his life, and his philosophy was transcribed after his departure by two of his students, Plato vegetarian and Xenophon vegetarian. These disciples wrote about their master in several books, in which Socrates is depicted as the main character. One of Plato's most famous and influential works is the Apology of Socrates. This is the philosophical legal defense that Socrates used in the unjust court trial against him, which Plato recorded as an audience of the court. Here, Socrates expounds on the importance of being virtuous and choosing to do good even in the face of hardship. During a lecture in Costa Rica in 1989, Supreme Master Qinghai Vegan spoke of the sacrifices that the saints, including Socrates vegetarian, made to enlighten people and why they are the greatest peacemakers.
All the saints in the past worked very hard to enlighten people, even though by doing so, they have to endure many kinds of criticism, misunderstandings, and hardship, sometimes even risking their lives, such as in the case of Jesus and Socrates. Also, Buddha, many people wanted to kill him, also tried to blacken his name. But despite all of this difficulty, the saints always endure for the sake of people. The saints are the greatest peacemakers, the greatest politicians who always bring peace into the world, the king without any throne, because they don't need anything in this world.
Let us continue with excerpts from Plato's The Apology of Socrates, where Socrates courageously chooses not to let his friends or children plead for his life, but defends himself with honor and reason. If they, when engaged in a cause far less than this, implored and besought the judges with many tears, bringing forward their children in order that they might excite their utmost compassion, and many others of their relatives and friends, whereas I do none of these things, although I may appear to be incurring the extremity of danger. For it is commonly agreed that Socrates in some respects excels the generality of men. If, then, those among you who appear to excel either in wisdom or fortitude, or any other virtue whatsoever, should act in such a manner as I have often seen some when they have been brought to trial, it would be shameful, who appearing indeed to be something, have conducted themselves in a surprising manner, as thinking they should suffer something dreadful by dying, and as if they would be immortal if you did not put them to death. Such men appear to me to bring disgrace on the city, so that any stranger might suppose that such of the Athenians as excel in virtue, and whom they themselves choose in preference to themselves, for magistracies and other honors. For these things, O Athenians, neither ought we to do who have attained to any height of reputation, nor should we do them, ought you to suffer us, but you should make this manifest, that you will much rather condemn them who introduce these piteous dramas and makes the city ridiculous, than him who quietly awaits your decision. But reputation apart, O Athenians, it does not appear to me to be right to entreat a judge, or to escape by entreaty, but one ought to inform and persuade him. For a judge does not sit for the purpose of administering justice out of favor, but that he may judge rightly, and he is sworn not to show favor to whom he pleases, but that he will decide according to the laws. It is, therefore, right that neither should we accustom you, nor should you accustom yourselves to violate your oaths, for in so doing, neither of us would act righteously. Think not then, O Athenians, that I ought to adopt such a course toward you, as I neither consider honorable, nor just, nor holy, as well by Jupiter on any other occasion, and now especially when I am accused of impiety by this Meletus. For clearly, if I should persuade you, and by my entreaties should put a constraint on you, who are bound by an oath. This, however, is far from being the case. For I believe, O Athenians, as none of my accusers do, and I leave it to you and to the deity to judge concerning me in such way as will be best both for me and for you. Socrates here concludes his defense, and the votes being taken, he is declared guilty by a majority of voices. He thereupon resumes his address. That I should not be grieved, O Athenians, at what has happened, namely, that you have condemned me, as well many other circumstances concur in bringing to pass. And moreover this, that what has not happened contrary to my expectation, but I much rather wonder at the number of votes on either side. For I did not expect that I should be condemned by so small a number, but by a large majority. But now, as it seems, if only 3 more votes had changed sides, I should have been acquitted. So far as Meletus is concerned, as it appears to me, I have been already acquitted. And not only have I been acquitted, but it is clear to everyone that had not Anytus and Lycon come forward to accuse me, he would have been fined 1,000 drachmas for not having obtained a 5th part of the votes. The man then awards me the penalty of death. Well, but what shall I, on my part, O Athenians, award myself? Is it not clear that it will be such as I deserve? What then is that? Do I deserve to suffer, or to pay a fine? For that I have purposely during my life not remained quiet, but neglecting what most men seek after, money-making, domestic concerns, military command, popular oratory, and moreover all the magistracies, conspiracies, and cabals that are met with in the city, thinking that I was in reality too upright a man to be safe if I took part in such things. I therefore did not apply myself to those pursuits, by attending to which I should have been of no service either to you or to myself. But in order to confer the greatest benefit on each of you privately, as I affirm, I thereupon applied myself to that object, endeavoring to persuade every one of you not to take any care of your own affairs before you had taken care of yourself, in what way you may become the best and wisest, nor of the affairs of the city before you took care of the city itself, and that you should attend to other things in the same manner. What treatment then do I deserve, seeing I am such a man? Some reward, O Athenians, if at least I am to be estimated according to my real deserts, and moreover such a reward as would be suitable to me. What, then, is suitable to a poor man, a benefactor, and who has need of leisure in order to give you good advice? There is nothing so suitable, O Athenians, as that such a man should be maintained in the Prytaneum. If therefore I must award a sentence according to my just deserts, I award this maintenance in the Prytaneum. For more information, please visit Gutenberg.org.
Yeah, enjoy making war, 'cause the people's agonizing, painful cries mean nothing to you. So you also enjoy the fire that'll be burning you again, again and again in hell, 'cause your screaming there means nothing to the devils around you either.
Endearing viewers, It was a joy that you could join us today. Coming up next is Bollywood musical drama Hum Sat Sat Haim, We Stand United, right after noteworthy news. May celestial melodies soothe and inspire all souls.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, help not rich.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Naše programy nabízejí více jazyků. Prosím navštivte suprememastertv.com/schedule a suprememastertv.com/WOW